Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Patrick and this is Party of Two Cruising. Today I'm going to talk about a little something different. I know most of you always think, oh, I only talk about Carnival, but nah, today we're going to talk about the ship behind me, the Icon of the Seas, that opened up its bookings yesterday, October 24th, 2022, and believe it or not, cabins are going pretty fast. But can you afford to go on the Icon of the Seas? We'll be right back to talk about it. Alright, and welcome back to Party of Two Cruising. First of all, let's talk about the ship itself. Absolutely, from what I've seen from the sketches and the pictures of it, it's going to be an absolute gorgeous ship. Terry and I decided, why don't we go on that next year when it comes out? Because right now, if you booked the cruise on it yesterday or this morning, you're not going on that ship until at least at the minimum November of 2023. She's still in Finland being built right now. She is huge. She is 1,188 feet long. She's 10 feet longer than the Wonder of the Seas that just recently came out for Royal Caribbean. She'll have 8 neighborhoods. She's 20 decks tall, and she's 230 feet wide. So this is a huge ship. Has a lot of nice things going on it. Looks like the top deck, if you look at it behind me, it looks like it's a little crowded back there, but it's still pretty neat. Okay, she will hold 7,600 passengers at full capacity. She will hold 7,084 passengers at minimum capacity. And then with the crew members, there's almost 10,000 people on that ship at one time. Alright, she's going to have 2 sister ships coming out, so they're going to stick with the bigger ships. She is going to have the Apex of the Seas coming out in 2025, and then in 2026, she's going to have the Joy of the Seas coming out. So that's going to be 3 of the Icon class ships coming out here in the next few years. Alright, and here's the $1.3 billion question. When does big become too big? So we're talking about 7,800 people or 7,600 people at maximum capacity, a little over 7,000 people. So you know this ship is not going to be able to go to Grand Cayman. It's not going to probably go to Belize. It's not going to go probably to any port that tenders or shuttles, however you want to call that, because you're not going to be able to get that many people, 7,000 plus people, off a ship, take them to shore, and get them back. It's going to take you hours to do that. We were just on the Carnival Freedom, and we went to Princess Cay here last month, and it took us 3 hours to get a little over 2,000 people that probably a lot didn't even go to shore, and it took it off. So they're going to be limited to where they can go. And remember, the ship drafts a lot more to places like, for example, Bimini. Will they make it to Bimini? I probably would doubt it. I didn't see any itineraries going to Bimini. They went to mostly the bigger ports, St. Thomas, St. Kitts, Nevis, all these other different places that have docks, and it's dredged pretty deep for them to get in. Alright, so what's it going to cost to go on the Icon of the Seas? So what I did is I've logged into the account and I've booked the cheapest rooms I can find for next year. Because remember, and I told you earlier, you're not going to cruise until the very earliest November, but I guess this ship is not doing any foreign ports over in Europe and Finland when they're building it. So the first cruise is actually, it looks like January 27th of 2024 on a 7-day cruise, and this ship will be going out of Miami. So let's talk about the cost. Alright, so let's look at the prices. We want to go to the Eastern Caribbean. So this is the cheapest I could find, was this $1,029 per person for an interior room. So we're going to act like we're going to book it. And if you notice right here, that's in September, but look here, and I said this might be the inaugural sailing out of Miami. That's an inside cabin right there, folks. $2,165 per person. Okay, but we're going to go ahead and take the cheap one. We're going to go in September. Let's just pretend that we're going to go in September. All right, we don't have any promos or offers. So your estimated room cost for an inside interior room is $2,330.46. They're claiming you're saving $882. So let's continue on. We only want one stateroom. We're going to have 2 adults. And then here's your interior room. Looks like a decent sized room. Pretty much I could handle it. I'm not a big inside room person, but for that little bit of difference, I would more than likely go with the ocean view. The balcony room looks a little small to me for $1,468, and then here's your Royal Suite class for $3,068. So when you click on something like that, let's just visually see what that would cost. And there's different options on those. You can get a junior suite, which if you look at these, they're not really that much bigger than a normal junior suite cabin on any other ships that I've ever been on. The nice thing about it is you do get the added space down here for your paying that kind of money to stay in there. They have their own pool. They have their own little deck. Now, what comes with this junior suite? Pretty much nothing. Believe it or not, you get dinner at the local kitchen. You get bathrobes, but reservations required. Beverages are not included in that junior suite. And so let's go back a little bit. Let's go on down where they get more expensive. We want to go back to the Royal Suites, sorry. But as I go down, I'm not going to show you every one of them because some of them actually do have drinks included. Here's an ocean view, panoramic style. You got a big window. Again, $4,778 per person, and it's only a 440 square foot room. Not really that big. Grand Suite looks pretty nice. Nice big windows. You got a nice balcony back there. Again, doesn't include drinks or anything else there. And then you have the another grand suite, the Sunset Suite. And I'm not going to go through all of these just to save a little bit of time. As we get around the corner, now this is the Sunset Corner Suite. Now this is actually a cool room. Would I book it? Probably not, because I really can't afford it. But it is an awesome looking room. It's huge, and that's your balcony. So that is pretty cool. Now where they starting to get really expensive is when you get into the owner suites. $10,988 again per person, and nice. Pretty much, it's a room. I just don't get it. And like I said before, you get to use all these amenities back here, and you get to into the Sky Class Suite area. You get indulged in all 5-day star the Coastal Kitchen. It's a 5-star rating back there. Now here's the one that's really awesome. It's the Icon Loft Suite. $13,059 for per person. That includes, oh yes, you get the complimentary replenish package and the ultimate beverage package and the free Wi-Fi, all that, which of course you should. It's a beautiful room, I will say that, but really upstairs all you have is a bathroom and a bed. So how much time are you really going to spend up here? I really don't know. And then again, you get to the same amenities as some of those cheaper cabins, but here you do get the deluxe beverage package, complimentary gratuities, your Voom high-speed internet. And that's pretty much it. But when you start, let's just actually go through here, act like we're going to book it. And there's your price, folks, for the room. $37,312. But they're giving you $11,000 discount. I wouldn't pay $11,000 for a cruise. But look here, they're sold out. The middle and the aft are sold out. You could only get one in the front. Your port fees and your taxes and your fees are $272. Your total cost for that room is going to cost you $26,390.46 for a 7-day cruise. So we'll just continue like we're going to still book it. There's only 3 remaining. This is the thing. They're selling out, believe it or not, as we speak. And that's where those are located. They're near the back of the ship, by the elevators, and small balconies too. They're really not that big well, they're probably big balconies, but they're not on the aft where I like to be most of the time. Alright, so there you have it. Love to go on that ship. We're not ruling it out by any means, and start to venture out. But anyway, thank you for watching, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and give us a thumbs up if you like what we're doing. And in 2 days we'll be on the Carnival Paradise, as I've told you before, and then on to the Carnival Magic 5 days later, going down to Aruba. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and happy cruising.